Hey woodworkers, welcome to the shop. Got a question for you guys. Yesterday I was running some molding through my planer molder, the Foley Belsaw 5/4, and had a small scare yesterday. Well, I guess it wasn't that small, but I had one of the knives exit the machine. This was it. I had it all set up to the way I thought it was supposed to be. I don't have a manual for it, but it was, you've got a wedge bar with 2 set screws, aluminum. You can kind of see the angle on the side towards my index finger. And that locks against the cutter head, and then there's 2 balancers that go on the other 2 slots of the knife. And yesterday I was running a piece of molding through. It was, I don't know, maybe 3 feet long, and this is the end of it. And it took it, I just set the board in and took it and spit it out. You can kind of see the slight angle that was back here on it whenever the knife left. You can kind of see the molding a little bit there. But the molding knife, I don't know if it's homemade or what. I tried sanding some of the gunk off of it yesterday with 120 on the belt sander. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, why it left the machine. You can kind of see, I don't know, the camera might pick them up, might not. You can kind of see these lines going down it. Looks like it was an old file. But this was my jig I had set up for running the boards through. This would sit on the planer bed and be stationary. These were the 2 fences, and you'd slide your board in between. But I bought this used off of Craigslist, like $300. It looks like it's had some use over the years. And the knife, I put the old knives in, except for one. I wanted to show you this, but if you look, you can kind of see it if it'll focus. Right here. Gouge there, gouge there. This is old. This was here whenever I bought it, but this one is new. I made this one, I guess, yesterday whenever the knife left it. You can see it's pretty ugly. This isn't the first time this must have happened to this guy that I bought it off of. Look, here's another one. So this is what the regular, I guess what you can call the cutaways. Your knife goes against this edge here. The wedge bar goes against that one, and you push this, tighten the set screws, and it pushes the wedge bar up in this way, which locks your knife into place. Then there are 2 screws, one that goes there and one that goes here, that adjusts the knife parallel to the bed. But you don't have to do that with molding knives, meaning you just set that against the flat down here and then tighten it in. But I don't get why it left the machine. Now I was running, just started the board through. All I hear is a bang, and it goes and hits the top up here. You can see all the scratches in it from, I guess, past ones that has happened. But this is the one I left in it yesterday. And it hit the guard back here. And what amazes me is there's no dents anywhere. I had the planer set up like this so I could run some longer pieces through it as well. And it left the machine, the entire knife, and came back here, hit the wall, and bounced and hit the floor. And I had a friend with me that day, and I'm glad I told her to stand off to the side. She was standing literally right here, and the thing just goes that way. I usually put my hand whenever I'm feeding this. Whenever I'm feeding a board through, I'll put it in on this side, and then usually I will step around to the side or reach over and grab it. Well, my hand is right here. Where'd the knife leave? Right here. That wouldn't have been good. I just don't understand why I did that. I had everything locked in. I took my Allen key beforehand and made sure this is the aluminum one which goes with the knife, and I do not understand why it did that. And these two didn't fly out. They stayed in there. It vibrated the heck out of it once the knife left because you lost the balance on the cutter head. I don't know how well this is really made for molding now, because that shouldn't be happening. I mean, just look at how many dents and damages there are on this. Look at that. No, I know a wood chip would not do that kind of damage. Those aren't scratches. Those are engraved into the steel. Those are not scratches. Wood chips does not do that. I've fired wood chips out of this, not planer shavings, actual hunks of wood. Because a couple of boards, I found this thing doesn't like doing 1/4 inch material either. I might have to resort back to my old planer. But if anybody can help me with this and figure out why, there's the board. And I cut this off at the end of the, I'm building a bulletin board, and I was going to put some fancy molding on it, and it didn't, I guess it didn't like it. Here's another look of everything. So if someone could help me out, please leave a comment down below, and thank you for watching.